Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Well, I've got a coffee I've talked about before, but have never shown. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get a sip. That is really, really good. That's a really, really good, basic, affordable bargain coffee from McDaniel's Coffee. Their donut shop coffee. I got the current mugs right here. I buy these at my local Save-A-Lot, and they're not a lot of money. And here it is right here. Boy, it's a good coffee. It's a good, flavorful coffee, a good bargain coffee, a good basic coffee. We like it a lot. Donut shop from McDaniel's Coffee. And again, you can get this at Save-A-Lot, and it's not a lot of money. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I buy the 36 cup box, and if I can find the price before the show ends, I'll let you know. I can't remember what it is, but it's a really good, affordable price. And this morning we're using our Wacky Woolies coffee mug that came to the show courtesy of Bill and Connie Murphy. Bill and Connie, thank you very, very much. Of course, this one came all the way from Ireland when they were out and about on their world travels. They sent this one to the show. Thank you again very, very much. And of course, I'm wearing my wool sweater because it's getting cold. Wool sweater, Wacky Woolies coffee mug. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was getting cold. You know, it's a kind of a roller coaster this time of year. All of a sudden, it can get, go from 65 all the way down to 35 degrees. And then it'll warm up to maybe middle 50s, and then it'll get cold again. So that's what's going on. That's why we have the wool sweater on and our Wacky Woolies coffee mug. And as we like to say on the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get another sip because this is really very, very good. Yeah, however you want to describe it. A bargain coffee, a good basic coffee, an all-around coffee, an affordable coffee. Yeah, this is a good one. Once more, McDaniel's Coffee. I get it at the local Save-A-Lot. Oh, here it is right there. Save-A-Lot right there in the package. Yeah, really, really terrific donut shop. Yeah, very, very good. A good cup of coffee. A good basic cup of coffee. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate that. If you're tuning into the audio podcast this morning, thanks very, very much for listening in via all those great streaming platforms out there like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, that sort of thing. Great to be with you this morning. Let me get my notes here. We've got a really, really terrific show for you this morning. Got a great shaving tip for you, all the way from our friends up north in Canada. Got a great shave den visit. We have got a giveaway update. We also have a giveaway being sponsored by viewer Nathaniel Jackson, Nate Jackson. Nate, thank you very, very much. We also have some great refill comments, some new wet shaving gear to share with you. Stay tuned for that. And also some great questions and comments. So really great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Roger Stanley out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And Roger writes, "Good morning, Mark. I have a subtle and easy tip for anyone who may want to have their shave lather rest at a little warmer than room temperature during the shave. I love my current lather bowl and have absolutely no interest in a shave scuttle, so this is my little trick. In my case, I have a standard size spot prince bowl, but this should work for anyone using any bowl, especially ceramic as well. Using very hot tap water, not boiling water, I fill a smaller glass cereal bowl to rest and warm. I then create a bowl lather for a few minutes. Once the lather is ready, I dump the hot water from the second glass bowl and refill it again 2/3 to 3/4 full and set my bowl of lather atop. Note, The newly lathered bowl bottom isn't resting in or touching the hot water, just resting above it, so as not to displace and spill any water whatsoever. The lather stays a little warmer than room temperature throughout the shave. This is great if your den or bathroom is a little cooler in the winter months. I'm in Alberta, Canada, so it gets cold. The Monday Morning Mailbag Show always makes me smile, and I enjoy it very much. Thank you, Roger Stanley from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Yeah, what we mentioned is getting chilly here in Northeast Ohio, so you're always ahead of the curve when it comes to that cooler air that comes about during the change of the season. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic shaving tip, especially if you don't want to use a scuttle or pull out a scuttle. This is absolutely fantastic, Roger. Thank you so much, and thanks for sending the photos to show folks exactly what your procedure is and how you go about setting this up. That sounds absolutely fantastic. So if you want to keep your lather a little bit warmer during your shave, check out this routine and this tip from Roger Stanley, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Roger, thank you very much. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. Just email me your snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the Viewer Morning Shaving Tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Roger, thanks again for a terrific shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time for a shave den visit.
Grab your favorite shave soap, whip it up, rich and creamy, fill your cup, boom, lather. Hot towel ready, face feels prime, a classic shave, so smooth, so fine. 30 degrees, a light touch, let the razor do the work, no need to rush. Shave like a pro, close and neat, a shave so smooth it can't be beat. Slap on your favorite splash, feel that glow. Shave complete, now you're ready to go. Oh, boom, shave complete, you're ready to go.
Well, this morning's Shave Den visit comes from viewer Jim from Northfield, James Gazda. And Jim writes, "Hey Mark, I thought I would share my latest antique finds. At top is a 1939 to 1946 Gillette fat handle tech razor with case and blade bank. At bottom is, from left, a gem micromatic with case and blade banks. The middle is a gem baton handle single edge razor, and last is an Old Spice mug. I purchased all this for just $31. All are in excellent condition too. As always, right place, right time. Thanks, Jim from Northfield." Wow, that's spectacular, especially that Gillette Tech fat handle. Those are great. And as I was speaking to Jim about this via email, I mentioned that if you get something that is pre-World War II in the way of a Gillette Tech razor, a fat handle razor, they're a little more aggressive. They have a little more growl than Gillette Tech razors made post-World War II. And Jim said here, I have both kinds, pre-war and post-war. This one is pre-war in beautiful condition with a nice case and blade bank. And that was only $10, he says, in that $31 total cost. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. Enjoy that razor. We have a Gillette Tech fat handle in the shave den that is pre-World War II as well. And you can tell if it's pre-World War II because the lathering channels are triangular. They're not rectangular, they're triangular. So check your Tech, the base plate, and you'll see what I mean. Well, you know what? Let me go get it. I'll show it to you. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, so here is my Gillette Tech with the ball end handle, and here's my Gillette Tech fat handle. And I'll show you the difference right now. This fat handle is pre-World War II, because as I understand it, you look at this base plate, okay? It has triangular lather channels. See that? See how those lather channels are just slightly triangular, okay? Now, you take that base plate, I'm gonna put that back together so I don't get things mixed up. So you look at the ball end Gillette Tech, all right? And we'll undo this, and I'll show you the base plate here and the lathering channel. See, they're rectangular. See that? See how they're a little more narrow and rectangular? Okay? That's the difference. Okay, well, here, you know what? Let's just show you side by side, okay? I'll just make sure I keep everything separate here, all right, so I don't confuse the two. Okay, so here is the pre-World War II with triangular lather channels, and here is the post-World War II with rectangular lather channels. Triangular pre-World War II, rectangular post-World War II. And this ball end tech I have is probably 1950s, something like that. That's my guess. So that's the difference when you look at a Gillette Tech. If you want to know if it's pre-World War II or post-World War II, look at the base plate and look at those lathering channels. If they triangular in shape, then you know you've got something that is pre-World War II. Now, if anyone out there has additional information regarding what we've just mentioned here, please comment below and let us know. But all of those razors are absolutely fantastic and wonderful additions to your shave den, Jim. Thanks so much for sharing with us this morning. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, here's your reminder to check out shavesplash.com. This is a website that was created by viewer Lee Meyer. If you happen to have a shave soap, but you don't have an aftershave splash for it, well, shavesplash.com is a scent matching website. So you'll be able to find a complimentary aftershave scent that will go with that shaving soap. Really, really terrific. And they also have some great articles and features up there. So check it out. We'll have the link below, shavesplash.com from viewer Lee Meyer. Well, the channel now has auto dub technology courtesy of Google and YouTube. And as the name suggests, it will automatically translate this audio from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. Pretty amazing. Simply click on the gear in the lower right of the video screen. A menu will pop up, and there you can select the language that you wish to hear the audio in: Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. It translates it from English to any of those languages in real time, on the fly. Pretty amazing. Auto dub. Check it out. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, this morning we have a giveaway update from Christian Ortleb. He was the winner of the David Lair sponsored giveaway, that beautiful artisan-made shaving brush from David's Indie Brushworks. Absolutely gorgeous, and Christian sent along some photos and a video, and he writes, "Hi Mark, I received today the shave brush and your kind letter. Photos are attached. Check out these photos." Yeah, it arrived in really, really good shape. Thanks so much for sending those along, Christian. I'm so glad that you received the shaving brush in good condition. That looks absolutely wonderful. And he continues here. And here is also a short video, and you can use that on the Monday Morning Mailbag. Well, here it is, folks. Check it out. Take it away, Christian.
Hi everyone, I'm Christian Ortleb, and I'm the lucky winner of this amazing giveaway by David Lair and Max O'Reilly. This is the brush by Indie Brushworks. This is very beautiful. It's amazing. Like Mark already said, it's with red palm, black palm, and with maple and the Megat synthetic 26 millimeters knot. is amazing. I will do a shaving video right after this presentation and thank you very much video. And I will add a little bit of my video when I will lather up the soap I used today. This video will be online on my channel next Thursday. And I hope you all enjoyed today's Monday morning Mailbag like I do. Bye-bye. And this is the lather the soap was delivering and the brush made. It's amazing knot. Thank you very much, and hopefully you will watch also my videos. Bye-bye.
Christian, thanks very, very much for the report that you received the shaving brush in good condition. Really do appreciate it. He wraps up here by saying, have a nice weekend. Greetings from Schleswig-Holstein, Germany. Christian Ortleb. Christian, thank you again very, very much for letting us all know that you received that shaving brush and in good shape. Really do appreciate that. He followed up with the following email here. Dear Mark, hope you are doing fine. Here is the video link where I use the David Lair giveaway brush. And like always, is my shaving tip George sketch in the background. Have a nice day and greetings from Schleswig-Holstein, Germany. Christian, folks, we're going to link that video review of the David Lair artisan-made shaving brush from Indie Brushworks in action by Christian Ortleb. Christian, thanks so much for sending that along as well. So if you want to see the brush in action, check out that link. We'll have it below, and Christian will have a full video using that shaving brush that David Lair very, very kindly sent to the channel and sponsored this wonderful, wonderful giveaway. So David, thank you again for sponsoring the giveaway and sending along that beautiful artisan-made shaving brush from your Indie Brushworks. And Christian, thanks so much for the report, letting us know that you received it in good shape. Well, this morning we're doing a giveaway, and this one is being sponsored by Nathaniel Jackson, our friend Nate Jackson. Nate, thank you very, very much. 3 beautiful shaving bowls up for grabs. First up is this beautiful Dark Blooms textured wet shaving lathering dish or bowl from the Cayenne Workshop. Check that out. That is absolutely gorgeous. A wonderful size, not too large, not too small. I think this is a medium size here. What they offer up there on their website. We will link their website below so you can check out everything that they have up there. But absolutely fantastic. This is first prize right here. The Cayenne lathering dish right here. Nate, thank you very, very much. Up next is the Solomon handmade shaving bowl right here. I have never heard of this brand before. This is a handmade shaving bowl from what I understand. Check that out. It's got some nice heft to it. And it's some sort of, I don't know, it's some sort of ceramic or some sort of really, really heavy kind of material. It's just absolutely great. It's got these great raised ridges inside for building the lather. Check that out. Now, also, along with this, kind of as a bonus, was a shaving brush right here. Now, the shaving brush suffered a little bit of cosmetic damage in shipping, so we're gonna include it. Ordinarily, I would probably say, nah, maybe not, but maybe the winner is rather handy and can repair it a little bit. There's a little bit of damage right there in the corner there and right over here, as you can see right there. But it still looks like it's very, very functional. Again, my apologies for that. During shipping and handling, something happened to cause that little bit of cosmetic damage there. We're going to include that. Ordinarily, I probably wouldn't include it, just offer the shaving bowl a second prize. But again, I'm thinking, well, maybe the winner can do some repair work on this, or maybe it's part of their hobby, repairing ceramic pieces, that sort of thing. So we're going to include that. So this beautiful Solomon shave bowl and a slightly worn, let's say that, Solomon shaving brush. Really, really terrific. Looks like it has a synthetic knot, and it's got a very, very unique feel to the hand. So my apologies, not Nate's fault, not my fault, just something happened during shipping and handling, getting it from Nate's house to my shave den here. So this is second prize, the Solomon Shave Bowl, and a little bit of a bonus, the slightly altered shaving brush. So thanks again to Nate for that. Really, really do appreciate it. And third prize is from West Coast Shaving, their hand-thrown lathering bowl. Check that out. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you can find these anymore. I think this was just a short run, and I don't think these are available anymore. So this is kind of a unique shaving bowl as well. It is a ceramic shaving bowl. It's got some really, really nice smooth ridges on the inside, and that will help you whip up a nice lather. So that's third prize. So my thanks to Nate Jackson for very, very kindly sponsoring this giveaway, the Great Nate Giveaway. How do you enter? Well, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Have an address that delivery services can deliver to, and this is open to everyone around the world, worldwide. Doesn't matter where you are, we will ship you your lathering bowl should you win one of these beautiful, beautiful lathering bowls that Nate Jackson very, very kindly sent to the channel in sponsoring this giveaway. The deadline to enter is Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. So make sure to enter before Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. Sometime on Tuesday, we will be pulling 3 winning names, and 3 lucky people will come away with absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shaving bowl. The Cayenne Workshop shaving bowl, the Solomon shaving bowl, along with the slightly altered shaving brush, and also this beautiful hand-thrown lathering bowl from West Coast Shaving. So again, deadline is Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. It's open to everyone around the world. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and have an address that delivery services can deliver to, and you too may win. So my thanks to Nate Jackson for very, very kindly and generously sponsoring this giveaway. Good luck to everyone, and I'll see you on November 25th when we select 3 winning names. Good luck to everyone. Nate, thanks again very, very much. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low, that time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get another sip here. Yeah, that's a really, really good cup of coffee, a good all-around cup of coffee at an affordable price. Once again, from Save-A-Lot, McDaniel's coffee, the donut shop coffee, 36 Keurig cups in this box. Now, I promised to get your price. I no longer have the receipt, but I went up to Copilot AI and I submitted the question, how much is this? And AI came back with this. Save-A-Lot's McDaniel's Donut Shop Keurig cups, 36 count, currently retails for approximately $14.99. And I'm assuming that's going to vary depending on what part of the country you live in, but that's pretty close to what I paid, less than $15 for 36 of these. This price reflects the store's value-focused approach, offering a budget-friendly alternative to national brands like the Original Donut Shop, which typically range from $35 to $50 for a 36-count box. McDaniel's is Save-A-Lot's private label, and their Donut Shop blend is designed to mimic the smooth, medium roast profile popular among Keurig users. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get another sip because it is very, very good. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's terrific. They finish up here by saying, key features of McDaniel's Donut Shop K-Cups compatible with Keurig brewers, smooth, balanced flavor profile, affordable price point for daily coffee drinkers. If you're looking for a solid everyday brew without the premium price tag, McDaniel's offers great value. Yeah, I agree. It's a terrific, terrific all-around cup of coffee. And very, very flavorful, very, very good, and a great price point. No doubt about it. One more sip. Hang on. That's terrific. And once again, a big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for the Wacky Woolies coffee mug all the way from Ireland when they were out and about on their world travels. There it is, Wacky Woolies right there. Yeah, this is terrific. This coffee mug's a lot of fun. It also comes with a spoon right here. Right there, fits into the handle. So you can get, some sugar or whatever, put some creamer in there and stir it up and have that spoon with you all the while. How about that? That is really, really terrific. So a big, big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for the Wacky Woolies coffee mug, which reminded me to put on my wool sweater because it's getting colder. And I forgot to mention, we had snow last week. We had snow. Check it out. There it is. Snowfall. Yeah, so that's life in Northeast Ohio. But again, this time of year, you'll get snow for a few days, and then a few days later, it'll warm up to about 55, 60 degrees. You never know. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of weather we have for Thanksgiving coming up. If it's going to be snowy and cold, or if it's going to warm up and everyone will be out in their shirt sleeves. You never can tell. I've experienced Thanksgivings where it's been a little bit more on the mild side. So looking forward to the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll let you know what the weather's like when it when it rolls around. But again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning, and maybe it's McDaniel's Donut Shop coffee. And if you want to know if McDaniel's Donut Shop coffee is healthy or not, check out Mantic 59's blog, The Black Coffee Life, where he talks about all things black coffee and the health benefits of drinking black coffee. And don't forget the Lockhorns. Someday we'll look back on this and quickly change the subject hardcover, a great collection of Lockhorns panel cartoons, and also their calendar for 2026. The Lockhorns 2026 Laugh-A-Day calendar, both of those available on Amazon. We'll have links to where you can get to those. Both are wonderful and giftable. And with Black Friday sales coming up and holiday sales coming up, Christmas, Hanukkah, that sort of thing, perfect gifts for the holiday season. And the Lockhorns panel comics are just fantastic. It'll put a smile on your face. So check out those books. Check out the book and the calendar from my friends Bunny Host and John Reiner. Wow, a little bit of housekeeping all taken care of. Let's get to some of these refill comments right now. We're going to scroll on down. This was mentioned last week by Jeff Palmer, and he wrote, "Great 3MB today. The maple bourbon sounded so good, I went and ordered the set." This week, he commented, "Hey, Mark, I have to say the Subtle Soap package was a bit surprising. There were lots of extra samples in there, and it was well packed. It reminded me of Adopted Acres. It took me hours to open my last Adopted Acres order. They packaged it just so nice, I couldn't bring myself to rip into it. I have to admit, the bourbon maple was really hitting hard on the bourbon, so my first shave went to the Draconis, which is an awesome scent. Also, that sample of leather tobacco instantly took me to those walk-in humidors they have at some cigar shops. It instantly went on the next order list. Also got some hand soap and a tuck of Astra Greens as samples as well. Got to hand it to him, the razor blades are a nice touch. I think a lot of us started the journey for a better alternative to cartridge prices. Don't see why more people don't do this. Anyways, thanks for letting me know about this soap company. Thanks again for all you do in making Mondays great again. Have a great rest of the week." Jeff, thank you again very, very much. But this was viewer Gary JC, I believe, who pointed out the Subtle Art Soap Company. And we happened to see the review by those folks of their maple bourbon. And I know what you mean. The bourbon kind of hits hard sometimes. And it varies with me. Sometimes it's the maple, sometimes it's the bourbon. Right now it's the maple. Yeah, it's a great scent, and I will be reviewing this. We have both the shave soap and the aftershave splash, and we also have a bit of the Draconis, which is an awesome scent, and some of the others that you mentioned, and the Astra Green razor blades. Yeah, terrific artisan. We'll link them below. Subtle Art Soap Company. My thanks again to Joe and Sadie. And that's what they wrote here on their on their receipt. Thank you, Mark, Joe, and Sadie. So my thanks to Joe and Sadie very, very much for sending all those extra goodies in the order I placed with them for the maple bourbon. So thanks again to Joe and Sadie and Jeff. Thanks again for the comment. Really, really do appreciate it. Viewer Charles Price sent this along and he writes, "Hey Mark, fun fact about lighthouses. They were all painted in unique patterns and ships carried books with the patterns so the crew would know which lighthouse they were seeing and where they were in the times before GPS." Yeah, I never knew that. That is a really, really neat little fact. Wow, I never really knew that. Now, this came about because Charles Price saw this beautiful, beautiful artisan-made shave brush from David Lair and Indie Brushworks, and he said, "You know what, Mark? That looks like a lighthouse." And he's right. That sure does look like a lighthouse. David Lair said, "Well, you know what? You can call it a 3MB special," which is what we're calling it, but I think we're going to alternate that with Lighthouse, the 3MB Lighthouse special. Maybe that's what we'll call it, but that does look like a lighthouse. And thanks for the fact about lighthouses. I never knew that they would be painted in those unique patterns, so sailors would know where they were in the world, before they had GPS, that sort of thing. That's really, really very, very interesting. Charles, thank you so very, very much for that. Lee Hazley checked in. The chai is pronounced as with the CH in chair or chest, Mark. Yeah, I got that all wrong. This past Friday, the Chai Light Zone from Phoenix Shaving dropped, and we did a review on Friday, and I was calling it Chai Light Zone for some reason. I don't know why, but it's pronounced Chai Light Zone. My apologies to Doug and everyone at Phoenix Shaving and all the viewers out there. Lee says here, "I was about to make the very same comment as Doug at the end, that given that chai means tea, chai tea is just tea. Yeah. And I thought that was another interesting fact, that the word chai means tea. So when you say chai tea, you're really saying tea. So Lee, thanks very much for the correct pronunciation of CHAI, and my apologies for mangling that a bit. I really do apologize. I got it wrong in the Monday morning mailbag, but I corrected based on your comment and some others for that review. So thanks again, Lee. Really, really do appreciate that. Mike on Film writes, "As much as I hate the Dodgers, that was an out at the plate. Blue Jays lost that series because of horrible base running multiple times." This goes back to Abinay Savant in Canada, rooting for his Blue Jays. And of course, that was the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, throw to home plate. Was the Blue Jays player out or safe? It was so very, very close. So, Mike, I think a lot of folks agree with you, and I think a lot of folks agree with Abby. You say he was out, Abby says he was safe. Again, it's baseball history. It's going to be part of baseball lore, and they'll be discussing that call and that play for decades and decades to come. So I guess that's probably a nice upside to that World Series Game 7. Looking at it that way, it's just going to be part of baseball history. Thanks very much for the comment, Mike. Really do appreciate it. Andrew Hill writes, "Great show as always. Always enjoy the new shave gear segment. Phoenix Shaving really comes out with some wonderful products. Have a great week." Andrew, I agree with you. And to use a baseball term, Phoenix Shaving is really knocking it out of the park lately with some great, great scents and some great, great shaving soaps and great products. Again, the Stryker shaving brush, absolutely fantastic. The Chai Light Zone, that is a great new seasonal scent. You got to check that one out. I really love that one. Perfect for the holiday season, but also perfect for the winter season. Really, really terrific, terrific scent. So, Andrew, I agree with you. And the new shave gear segment, I'm glad that you always enjoy it. But again, all credit goes to all of the wonderful artisans out there and viewers who contribute to it each and every week. My heartfelt appreciation and thanks to all of them, because without them, we wouldn't have a new wet shaving gear segment. So my thanks to all the viewers and all the artisans out there for your very, very kind and generous contributions to that segment. Thank you again very, very much. And Andrew, I will pass along your thanks to all of them. Viewer PSM Gamer checked in and he writes, "Oh, well, this is regarding the Page Razor review that we did." He left this comment in that review comments section. And this is an absolutely fantastic razor. It was very, very kindly sent to the channel by viewer Dave Wilson. Dave, thank you again very, very much. Anyhow, PSM Gamer writes, ordered myself one and it should arrive next week. Love that it's made in the USA. Yeah, absolutely. This is a really, really terrific, terrific razor. I put it in the same category as a Mula R89. Very mild and smooth. Really, really terrific shave. You would be hard-pressed to nick or cut yourself with this. Great for a beginner. Made in USA, terrific, terrific aluminum construction. No doubt about it. Love the tapered and fluted handle right here. It really, really is terrific. Also reminds me that I need to compare this one to another great aluminum razor made in the United States by the folks at Timeless Razor. This one right here, this is their aluminum razor. You can see how they stack up side by side. This is also another great aluminum razor, and I love this handle. I love the way this one shaves. Might have just a little bit more efficiency and growl than the Page, but you know what? We're going to do a side-by-side comparison, and then we'll really know for sure. But some great aluminum razors made by some great American companies out there. The Page from Rex Supply, and this aluminum razor, the Timeless aluminum razor by the folks at Timeless Razor. They also make another aluminum razor. They make a slant with the same handle and a slant razor head right there. Boy, this is terrific also. Now, I would want to compare this with the Page, but that slant razor head is a little different, a little bit of a different approach. But you know what? We might end up comparing them side by side anyhow, and maybe comparing all three. But some great, great options for folks who want a good starter razor at a really nice price point, made in the United States of America from quality materials. The Rex Supply, the Page razor, and also the Timeless aluminum razor from the folks at Timeless Razor. We'll have links to both of these companies below so you can check out everything that they offer. Love the Timeless razors. Check them out. Love all of their offerings that they have online. And also check out everything from the folks at Rex Supply. Really, really terrific. Some great, great American-made razors from quality materials at some really, really nice price points. So PSM Gamer, thanks very, very much for that reminder. Really, really do appreciate it. James Sefton checked in. Looks like I will be adding another razor to the den. Great review and shave. Again, that's regarding the Page razor. I agree with you, James. It's a really, really terrific, terrific razor. And again, the Timeless razor, their aluminum version is also splendid. Really, really terrific, as is their slant. My gosh, some great choices in aluminum razors made right here in the United States of America. Murphy Gregory writes, you simply cannot go wrong with Razor Emporium and Rex Supply products. I have so much faith in them. I ordered one of those, that would be the Page razor, for my 10-month-old granddaughter just to have when she gets to shaving age. That's how much of a diehard I am that I'm starting her off on the right foot. Poppy is taking care of her. All my best to everyone. That's Steve Gregory in Kentucky. Wow, Steve, that's absolutely awesome. Wow, talk about some foresight. Talk about some planning. That's great. That is absolutely great. Buying the Page razor now when your granddaughter is 10 months old and setting it aside for later on. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow, very, very inspirational, Steve. Thanks very much for sharing that with all the viewers out there. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, the folks at Yaqi have just launched a new line of shave soaps and aftershave splashes. They debuted this past November 15th, 2025. And here's what they have to say about Yaqi soaps and splashes. Say hello to the latest and greatest of Yaqi soaps and splashes, made in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. The soap base is made exclusively for Yaqi and features super premium ingredients such as cocoa butter, shea butter, panthenol, and Tussasilk, just to name a few, that will leave your skin subtle, smooth, and moisturized thanks to the premium quality butters, oils, and moisturizing agents used in the products. If you're looking for that perfect BBS shave, then look no further. These products will have you excited for your next shave time and time again. How about that? Here's what they have to say about their aftershave splashes. The splashes focus on skin pampering. After a shave, you need some serious skin food that will nourish, protect, and moisturize your skin. Only top quality premium ingredients go into our splashes. Our splashes are alcohol-free. We use witch hazel as our base, and for a good reason. It instantly calms the skin and reduces redness and irritation. Another major component of our splashes is the rose water. It is a magical ingredient and a very powerful antioxidant. This stuff will heal your skin and will aid you in getting that youthful looking skin we all strive for. How about that? Yeah, very, very excited about their new shave soaps and aftershave splashes. And we have been holding up Xerius right here, and we're going to talk about this one first. Xerius shave soap and aftershave splash. Here's what they have to say about it. Xerius, Greek god of shaving, is an homage to Givenchy Xerius Rouge. Experience a collage of top notes that are fresh and green thanks to kumquat, cactus, and tarragon. The warm perfumed heart is made of cedar needles, red pimento, and African pelargonium, which adds a spicy, even hot nuance to the composition. The base is precious and austere. Cedar, sandalwood, white musk, and gray amber. Wow. That's a fantastic scent. Oh, a very, very fresh and green. Yeah, I like that. You get that right off the bat. But yeah, there is that austere base there. That sandalwood, white musk. Oh yeah, this is a great one. We have both the shave soap and the aftershave splash Xerius, or Xerius, however you want to pronounce it, from Yaqi. This is a terrific, terrific scent. And of course, an exclusive soap base from Master Soap Creations, created for Yaqi. How about that? Next up, we have Bot. Here it is right here. Check out that artwork. Bot. How about that, huh? Bot is an homage to the irresistible Paco Rabanne Phantom. Top notes are lavender, lemon zest, and Amalfi lemon. Middle notes are lavender, earthy notes, apple, smoke, and patchouli. Base notes are vanilla, lavender, and vetiver. How about that, huh? Oh, that's nice. That is refined and elegant, and it doesn't overwhelm you at all. Oh, that's terrific. That is really, really good. Bot, an homage to Paco Rabanne Phantom. How about that? And again, we also have the aftershave splash, so we'll be reviewing this one as well. We have more to share with you in the weeks ahead from the folks at Yaqi. We'll have a link below where you can find all these online. Absolutely wonderful. And again, Master Soap Creations, we have reviewed their shave soaps and splashes in the Shave Den before. These are made exclusively for Yaqi with a new soap base. Wow, promises to be an absolutely awesome lather and an absolutely awesome shave based on how much we love the Master Soap Creations shave soaps that we have experienced in the Shave Den. Wow. Thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly sending these along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. Folks, got some new shave soaps and splashes from the folks at Yaqi. We'll have links below. Again, my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly sending these along to the channel. We'll have links below. Well, the razor company has a couple of brand new razors that they're offering from the folks at Merkur. These are stainless steel versions of the 34C and the 23C. The Merkur 34 Inox stainless steel close comb 2-piece special edition 1896 safety razor. The Merkur 34 Inox safety razor affectionately known as the HD or Heavy Duty, is one of the most celebrated razors in traditional wet shaving. This special edition 1896 model reimagines the iconic 34C with a fully stainless steel construction crafted to last a lifetime. Satin-finished elegance meets precise German engineering, delivering a shave that is smooth, balanced, and incredibly forgiving. Yeah, check it out. We'll have links below where you can check out the 34 Inox stainless steel close comb razor, two-piece. It's $189.99. We have the original 34C, also known as the 34 HD. Again, it's a two-piece razor. Boy, we got this early on in I got this early on in my wet shaving journey. Like this a lot. This is another razor you'll be hard-pressed to nick or cut yourself with. Very mild, yet very efficient, provided you're right there on the shaving angle, which is great for beginners because it will allow them to practice proper technique to hit that shave angle. Because in my view, the shaving angle of the 34C is a little narrower than some other safety razors. So when you hit that sweet spot, boy, you get a great shave. And again, it helps to develop that proper shaving technique to always be on that proper 30-degree angle or so. Really, really terrific. And this one is zinc alloy, I believe. Just beautifully chromed. Really built like a little tank. Really, really wonderful, wonderful razor. Now available in stainless steel as the 34 Inox. Check it out. We'll have a link to the razor company where you can check out that razor and order one for your very own shave den. Next up is the Merkur 23 Inox stainless steel close comb 3-piece special edition long-handled safety razor. And of course, we have the original 23C right here. Again, zinc alloy, beautifully chromed, beautiful slender handle here with some great knurling. Again, this is a 3-piece razor right there. But this model, the 23C, is now available in stainless steel. The Merkur 23 Inox stainless steel safety razor brings modern craftsmanship to a legendary design. Originally introduced in the 1920s, the 23 series has remained a staple in wet shaving for its balance, simplicity, and precision. Now reborn in durable stainless steel, the 23 Inox offers the same effortless performance with enhanced strength and longevity. And again, we really, really like the 23C, the original 23C. Like the feel of it, love the long, slender handle, and again, a beautiful, mild, yet efficient shave. Now available in stainless steel. Get up to the razor company and check them both out. The 23 Inox stainless steel safety razor is $119.99. And of course, the 34 Inox stainless steel razor is $189.99. Both of these available at the razor company. We'll have links below. Give them a look. Well, viewer Mike Pereet added a brand new shaving bowl and shaving brush to his shave den, the Leaf shaving bowl and shaving brush. He sent along these photos so you can get a good look at what the product looks like. Mike, thank you very, very much for sending along these photos. But he also promised to send along a review, and he did a video review demonstrating the Leaf shaving bowl. So let's take a look at it right now. Mike, take it away.
All right, everyone. Here's a little demo of the Leaf bowl and brush. You can see here's the bowl here. Nice little silicone with metal inside. Here's their brush. Has a little cavity to put water. Here's a PAA puck. It'll go right in there. All right, today we're going to use one of the Leaf pucks. You see, you push it down, it locks in. It doesn't fall out. But if you push right here in the center, you can pop it right back out. All right, here's a quick lather with Leaf soap puck. Sorry for the water. Gotta fill up the brush. So they recommend 1, 2 2 brush loads of water. We go for about a minute. I like to pop it out. Get all the lather off that I can. And I like to continue working it. Usually I use a little mister. Add a little more to it. And that right there is usually a pretty good leaf soap lather. You can still work a little more if you want.
Hey, Mike, thanks very, very much for a terrific review of the Leaf Shaving Bowl and how it can kind of grab that shave soap puck and easy to remove and pop out. That is an absolutely fantastic feature. Thanks very much for pointing that out. And thanks for building a lather and showing us how well it works. Mike, thanks so much for the photos and thanks so much for the review of the Leaf Shaving Bowl. Really, really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, in previous Monday morning mailbags, we've been talking about this wonderful 3D printed Shave of the Day soap stand that was designed by Charles Smith, and he put the plans up on Thingiverse, where you can download the plans and do a 3D print of this very stand right here. We'll have that link below so you can check it out. Anyhow, David Richland wrote the following. Hi, Mark. I was watching the Monday morning mailbag today and saw the segment on 3D printed soap stands. I like to share my shave of the day on Reddit and thought what a great idea it would be to have a soap stand. I remembered that I have an iPhone charger that I no longer use and thought that maybe that would also work as a soap stand. Sure enough, it works. Talk about repurposing something. Here's a picture of today's shave of the day. As I posted on Reddit, a perfect combo, a perfect shave. Thanks, Mark, for all you do for the community. That is absolutely fantastic. What a great way of repurposing something, especially for shave of the day and displaying a shave soap tub. That's absolutely fantastic, David. Now, I asked David to send along a couple of photos of the charger that he's using as a stand by itself so we can get a look at it and check it out. Isn't that clever? That is really, really clever. There's the actual iPhone charger that is now a shave of the day soap stand. That is really, really terrific. David, thanks so much for sharing that with everyone. So folks, if you have a similar iPhone charger out there, you can use it as a shave of the day soap stand. How about that? David, thanks so much for sharing that with all the viewers out there. Really, really do appreciate it. Viewer Al Spencer checked in and he sent this along. Hi, Mark. You mentioned that you like lighthouses, so I thought I'd share this 34-inch ceramic beauty that our nephew made for us. I installed LED lights and love the effect. It fits perfectly in our bedroom that has a beach ocean decor. As always, enjoy spending Monday mornings with you. And that's from Al Spencer. Al, that is Awesome. My gosh. Your nephew is very, very talented to create such a beautiful looking ceramic lighthouse. That really is neat. And yes, I do love lighthouses. I really do. That is absolutely gorgeous. And to install the LED lighting like that, that's also very, very talented. Wow, that is really, really very, very neat. Al, thanks so much for sharing that with all the viewers out there. Really, really do appreciate it. And again, the Lighthouse discussion came about because Charles Price said that the David Lair Indie Brushworks shaving brush that he made for the channel here, that we ordered from him at the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, Charles Price said, "Hey, you know what? That looks like a lighthouse." And I think he's right. It looks like a lighthouse. And that started the whole lighthouse discussion. So Al, thanks very, very much for sending that along. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, on previous Monday morning mailbags, we've been talking about Phoenix Shaving's new shaving brush, the Moon Stryker. And Winfried Whitcup, all the way from Germany, has a Moon Stryker, and he offers this rather unique look at the Moon Stryker shaving brush and also another glimpse at his shaving den. Take it away, Winnie. Winnie, thanks so much for sending that along. That was really a lot of fun. A great look at the Moon Stryker shaving brush in a unique way, and also another look at your wonderful shaving den. Thanks again, very, very much. And that wraps up another Monday morning mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video, or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.